What's happening with Marin County homes? Today, I've got the hot off the press November statistics for Marin Real Estate. Something's up 47.2% this November compared to last November. Do you know what it is? So let's get to it. I'm Karrie Hill, lawyer turned realtor, and I can help you buy or sell any home in Marin. Just hit the link in the description below to book a free video call consultation. Or if you're watching this from a TV, just email me. Sold homes. Let's start with the single-family homes that sold during November. Of the 168 homes that sold, which is 19 less than last month, 109 homes closed below list price at an average of 7% below list. 23 homes closed at about list price, and 36 homes closed above list price with an average of 9% above list. How do these numbers compare to October's? Well, last month, 53% of homes sold below list, and this month, 65% sold below list, while last month, 35% sold above list, and this month only 21% sold above list. So those numbers look weaker, but it's that time of the year when things slow down for the holidays, and frankly, those who do lock in the homes tend to get better pricing. For you home hunters out there, better pricing is likely with us until things pick up, usually around next March. But remember, March's home prices, which are generally back up, come from February's signed contracts. So this time period doesn't last that long. If you want to see a list of exactly which Marin homes sold last month, complete with how they stack up from the highest price over list to the lowest price under list, including addresses, information you won't find anywhere else, click the monthly newsletter link below. Oh, and by the way, I have a bunch more links with freebies in the description below. Check them out. On to the charts. Okay, so we're looking at the for sale homes here for the inventory, and you can see that it's gone down, but it's actually much higher than it was last year. That is also reflected down here in these numbers, where it says that for sale homes are actually down 26% from last month. But when you look at the whole quarter and compare it to last year, it's up 13.7%. And that is because there is more inventory than there was last year. And that's a really good thing for home buyers. Not so great for home sellers, but really good for home buyers. The new listings are also going down. That's a typical thing. You can see it was going down last year at this time as well. And then the sold homes have also dropped, and that also happened from October to November of last year. So the most important thing about this chart is the fact that inventory has held higher than it was last year. That's something our market really needs to have happen to have prices be better for buyers and therefore more sales too. Okay, so here we have days on market. That's the primary reason for this chart, which is these orange bars down here. And you can see that days on market has gone up. Again, that's pretty standard year over year, but look, last year, it only went up a little bit on these 2 months. So this is definitely a bigger jump. It'll be interesting to see how that pays off over these holidays. Maybe people are going to scoop up more deals this year than last year. We'll see. In any event, this red line up here is the sales price over the original list price, and it was the same as last month. However, if you look at this number for a quarter situation, 3 months at a time, you can see down here that there was a 0% change in the previous month, just like I just said. But when you look at the whole quarter, it's down 1%, which makes it weaker than last year. Okay, on this chart, we are looking at the blue bars down here, which represent median prices, the red line, which represents average closed sales, and this is just what people are asking for their homes. So we're gonna concentrate on these two. Big drop in median price, right? And a little bit of a drop in average sold homes. Those numbers are down negative 12.4 in median price. Average sold down only 1.7%, but still down. The hard part about this is there's not a whole lot of homes that sold every month in Marin. That's the case. And if you look at this information for the 3 months, being a quarter, and compare that to the 3 months last year at the same time, you're going to see that the median sold price was actually up 7.6%, while the average sold price was up 3.6%. So this is a bit of a mixed bag, right? This looks, well, when you look at more statistics, it looks like it's a little stronger overall, despite the fact that just this month, the numbers are down. Oh, by the way, we should look at those compared to this time last year, because like I said, things do get weaker at this time of the year anyway, from October to November. So when you compare November this year to November last year, you can see that median sold price is down this year, 5.2%. So that's a bit more of a significant number looking at it compared to last year at this time. But the average sold price is up 7.4%. So again, still a pretty mixed bag. So this is price per square foot. What does this tell us? Well, from month to month, it was up. At the same time that this is generally weaker for sales. And you can see that right here, it was up 1.8%. When you compare it on the whole quarter basis though, it's down 0.1%. Wow, this is a bunch of confusing stuff, right? But I have one more chart that may bring the most clarity to this entire issue. And that is November stats for the median estimated property value. I love this chart because instead of going by the few amount of homes that sold the prior month, it does all the math. So if a home sells, it readjusts all the value of the homes for all around that home. So we get a much bigger overall picture of everything. And what we can see is that when you look at last month, that there has been zero change. You can see that right here on this blue line that it's flat. And you can also see that when you compare it for the whole 12-month change, that values in Marin are down 1.2%. So I'm starting to think a little weaker overall than the stronger numbers tended to show us. By the way, I love this chart. It goes all the way back to July 2008, and you can definitely see from this that Marin is a weaker market than California is overall. So that's interesting, but maybe not surprising because our property values in general are so much higher that it's easier for them to go down. You know, like some places like Austin was a real estate market that was super hot during the pandemic. And then when things get a little softer, now Austin is one of the weakest markets, you know, falling the most. So that just tends to happen with real estate. Okay, so over the next 2 weeks, I'll be providing all this information, but just for single family homes and then just for condos and townhouses. The numbers always look really different when I break it out that way. Also, I've been dropping a number of lender videos with excellent advice, I mean like insider advice, on how to get the best mortgage deal. If you haven't seen those, go to my YouTube channel, look for playlists, then a folder that's called Home Buyers and Sellers. There are 2 lender videos in there right now, and there are 6 more coming. You won't hear these tips anywhere else. If you'd like more information about living in Marin County or some information about all the recent real estate changes, check out the videos that should be showing right now. Thank you for watching and have a great day.